Why am I shopping for a tiny house when I'm just starting this van life road trip? So amazing. What's the biggest advice you give for someone looking to go tiny or thinking about going tiny? It's Lindsay, the tiny home lady. Everyone do it.
All those are connected. Let's talk tiny.
Let's talk tiny. Alright, so as you can see, we are waking up with some tiny houses. Today we're out here in Loveland, Colorado at the People's Tiny House Festival. Got myself a little badge here, and I'm also shooting for Lindsay Wood, the tiny home lady. And right now I'm actually gonna go film some content for her, and then we'll get inside some tiny houses and I'll introduce you to some of the folks out here and maybe cruise around on the one wheel, give you a tour. Should be a good day. So you might be thinking, why am I shopping for a tiny house when I'm just starting this van life road trip? And you know what, that's totally fair. Someday, it'd be really cool to have a piece of property and maybe build something like this. And it's just, I just love like getting to know the community out here, and you get to see like the entire variety of tiny houses. So, and you learn about the industry and the people who are involved. So networking, it's a great event. And there's a lot of music, so apologies if you can't hear that much, but we're gonna go take a tour of one of my favorite ones that I've seen here right now. How y'all doing? Good to see ya. Hi. So this is Trisha. She owns this amazing tiny home and she's selling it. You live in it as well, right?
We do, we just moved in.
And how long have you been in the tiny house?
2 nights, but we've been working on finishing the interior for 2 years and 2 months.
And what would you say is like your favorite part about your build?
My must-have was the jet tub, so that's my favorite because I got it for $50 at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. Go there to source so many house things.
And you chose all the colors very intentionally.
Yes, this is super fun. One of my organizers said there is this amazing non-toxic stain called Unicorn Spit. I'm like, I have to check it out just for the fun name.
Yeah, I like that.
And then the sink cutout, she made me a cutting board and an extra little spot if we need, like for a buffet when we host brunches.
That's smart. So you utilize all the wood, then we're using it like to its fullest.
Yeah, and she matched out it. Yeah.
Awesome. And I saw we got a little peek at the balcony or the patio last night up top.
Yeah, we call it the rooftop deck. Yes.
Yeah, the rooftop deck. That's what made me like drawn. It's the first things. I was like, oh, it's so cool. Yeah. You got the whole family right in here, so.
Yeah, my 2 boys have the lofts upstairs. Our bedroom is the first floor, so yeah.
Okay.
So we can use the bathroom easier and not die when we come down.
And the other half, Tony over here.
Yes.
Hi. Thank God for name tags. I'm like,
They really help.
As in, oh here,
I love it. Let's see it.
Folding skateboard ladder.
Wait.
So we can latch it up out of the way.
These are all.
Yes, I put the purple one. We found all of these except for this one at like the Arc for half price Saturday.
I claimed this yesterday. I did not even notice that.
Yeah. So many people are like, oh my God, skateboard decks. I'm like, oh. And then this is our garage. That's why the bed's up so high. It's like Princess in the Pea bed. Down underneath is all of our outdoor gear, like skis, snowboards, stand-up paddleboard, blow-up, and camping bin and whatnot. And the door access is outside underneath the window.
We got laundry in here.
Yes.
Bathroom. Love.
Closet.
Coat closet.
Storage.
Another bedroom up here, which is how you access the patio, which we'll see. Boop, boop. And this is the hidden compartment. Wow, I mean it goes all the way back, obviously.
60 by 80, basically the size of the bed.
Dang, and then you can keep like spare things
Extra
as
stuff,
well.
yes, like for any art creations that we do.
What was the inspiration behind this design as far as having the patio? Why was that important to like incorporate?
So the first Tiny House Festival I attended as a vendor as well for my organizing services, they had a rooftop deck that we toured, and I'm like, oh, I definitely want private outdoor space. And through COVID, that cemented it. So the kids wanted, my oldest one's like, I do not want to share a room with my brother. brother anymore. I'm like, fair. You will have
Put them on the opposite sides.
opposite sides of the house.
Yes.
Then we did the deck in between. I call it the Lego brick. My builder dubbed it the towers.
This is
Yeah, you got to get up there.
so amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of this video. You were the first. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that first tour. I think the next thing we're gonna do is go talk to Lindsay Wood, who is my client that you've already met. But first, let's check in on the boy. What you doing? So just taking a little break here in the van. Just a little behind the scenes of my little operation here. Got my system set up here. If I need to drop a camera off and take this camera, and I'll use my phone all the time.
Just give us the respect that we deserve. I have 5-inch walls.
A really cool wooden house, and they got the bathroom in here. I didn't realize this door was here, but it is. High roofs, high ceilings up in the bathrooms, which makes this space feel that much bigger. And then you go out in here into So, okay, this is Tracy. She is with
Tiny building experts out of Colorado Springs, Colorado.
And I hear you know all the stuff about the Colorado
We're going to
tiny
be
houses.
we're going to be giving a talk here shortly about the new laws that went into effect July 1st here in the state of Colorado regarding placing a tiny house legally.
Okay, all right. And this is your humble abode that you've lived in?
This is our cabin.
Okay.
It's kind of an Airbnb model.
Yeah.
So it's got 2 queen size beds, plus this couch flips out to a little bit smaller than a full size. And then, we've got a great shower. It's designed to sleep well, eat well, enjoy your shower, and get outside and have some fun.
I love that you said cabin, because that's the first thing that I thought of when I came in.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, cabin vibe.
So we build a lot of tiny houses for people, and everybody wants white shiplap walls. And I love white shiplap walls. I really do. But this house was designed a little bit differently.
Yeah, it's like cabin in the woods. It's like when you want to go get lost in Colorado. And...
Yep.
All right, so what's the biggest advice you give for someone looking to go tiny or thinking about going tiny?
I would say the best piece of advice is to schedule a consultation with somebody that understands the industry, from code to building to placing it. And I'm not plugging that for ourselves. You can call anybody that has this education and knowledge. We do offer free consultations because it's important to get educated, so that way you do set yourself up for success.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's
do
a lot
the
of people come out to the festivals too and meet these
absolutely.
people. They're the pros. They know what they're doing. And it's so much better in person usually than texts or emails. It's just like you get the full scope.
And we do have a tiny house shop out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. We're at 5950 Omaha Boulevard, and that is in Colorado Springs.
We will hopefully visit there soon.
Yes, come on down.
We're going to come.
Visit.
Yeah. There she is.
Hey,
It's Lindsay, the tiny home lady.
Go Tiny!
Hope you liked the tour
It's
so
great.
far.
It's awesome. So informative.
Yeah.
Worth the drive from Alabama.
She just was witness to what we connected with Azimuth Tiny Homes. And then we're gonna meet tomorrow at 9 where he builds local and there's an RV park that allows tiny homes.
That's the way we
Perfect
want to go.
synergy.
Yeah, we need that.
Hey everyone, it's Lindsay, the tiny home lady, and we are having an amazing day at the People's Tiny House Festival.
This is what happens when I give Lindsay a mic and a camera. Serious question. Is it time to go tiny?
Yes, of course. I mean, here's the thing, not for everybody, but for people that may have a home and they want to put a Loveland in the backyard, for those of you that want to actually downsize and you've already been there, done that with the big home, there's a lot of reasons why people want to go tiny, or maybe families want to help others go tiny.
Yeah.
Kids that haven't launched, out of the home yet.
Yeah.
People that have already launched and they're in their 50s, 60s, 70s looking at retirement going, if I can sell this home and get a smaller home, I can start my retirement earlier.
Yeah.
I can go travel. I can do a lot more things.
We need to hear what actually goes on the design, the real stuff.
To reach for your tiny home dreams, you need to start with the 3 pillars to go tiny: the land, the finance, and the build. What's the land zone for? Who's going to build your home? What questions do you ask? What is your budget? Who's going to finance your home if you need extra help? All those are connected. Let's talk tiny.
Let's talk tiny.
Shopping here today.
This is awesome. So this is one of the tiny homes here on display, and it's the first one I've ever seen, not necessarily a home, but it's more for a commercial setup. So this might be my favorite one. Let's just go check out the outside. the reason I love coming to these festivals and events is because not only do sometimes I do this for work, but also you just connect with some cool people that are doing the same stuff you are in their own way. And it's so cool to see all of the different types of builds, types of people, and the reasons why they do it and how they do it. So it's really cool. So it's kind of an all-around thing. For $10 for 2 days, it's a steal. Alright guys, well you have seen some of the tiny home world that I aspire to and am plugging into and meeting the coolest people ever. And let me know in the comments below if you have any questions for me about living on the road with Sam, tiny home living. I'll do my best to answer anything I can. That's gonna do it for this video. Really appreciate you guys watching. We will see you in the next one.